Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back today with another 6 trades. Today's date is November the 20th and today was just a plain and simple old-fashioned scalping day. Just want to point out that the HA trigger system works great even if you just want to scalp. Now remember, scalping is basically 2 to 10 pips, and of course anything above and beyond 10 pips, I would call that a bonus. So let's take a look at these different pairs I did. I started as early as around 8:30 this morning, continued to trade even at 11:30 in the morning after the London close. Now whenever the market moves really slowly, once I start taking multiple trades, then I just turn that day into a scalping day. And that day is today. So let's run a check. First pair right here is the pound New Zealand. Let's just drag and drop it up and see how that looked. I knew the overall trend was down. I'm trading a great way to trade. I jumped the gun a little bit soon here. Let's see what that is right there. Down to there is 17 pips, but I didn't catch it in time as I was looking at a bunch of pairs. And then it did go against me, now around 20 pips. And then I missed it again over here. So I finally decided, I was hoping for it to go back down to this area of support. And as you can see, many hours, and it's just going sideways. So I finally decided to close the trade. Looks like with 7 pips, and 7 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $485. But as I said, I knew the trend was down and I knew I would get some pips. So let's try the next one, which is the pound CAD. Let's see what happened on this trade. We'll just drag and drop it up. I bought this pair as it was moving its way up. Came late to the party, but the meter was indicating for a strong buy in real time because the pound was above 80. And just to let you know, it's really hard to monitor 28 pairs and catch them all at the perfect time. But I did take the trade here at this cursor, and I closed this one out, looks like with 9 pips, and 9 pips on the pound CAD paid $687. Okay, the next pair is the pound Swiss. Let's run a check on this pair. We'll just drag and drop it up. Now this one here, I did not trade it as such. The first two, they were good examples or great examples of a great way to trade. This one here, as soon as I noticed that it hit the ADR by this red line, I knew it was going to do some kind of a pullback, and I was hoping to get relatively close to the goal line, or at least the blue moving average. Let's see, I took the trade right here. I sold it. Did go against me about 8 pips, not a big deal. And I knew it was going to come back down because it was a double top. Looks like this one produced also 9 pips, and 9 pips on the pound Swiss paid $986. I learned many years ago from my mentor, you don't need 50 to 100 pips on one trade. If you can do 2 to 5 trades and get 10 anywhere scalping to 10 to 20 pips, you can make some serious money, as you can see down here. I did that again today. So moving right along, the Euro Aussie, let's run a check. Love trading with this Heikin-Ashi system, trigger system, and it replaces the Japanese candlesticks with the Heikin-Ashi. There it is right there. Japanese candlesticks are turned off and replaced with Heikin-Ashi. Now this is a custom Heikin-Ashi programmed to be somewhat more efficient. Very simple concept. Blue we're buying and red we're selling. And of course you have to line it up with all the indicators. And of course, gotta have the meter in your favor. As you can see right now, the Euro Aussie is still a pretty good pair, but due to the fact it's actually at this point, 1:45, not a good time to trade on a Friday. But it took many hours for all these trades to materialize, and it just turned into a scalping day for me. So let's just drag and drop this Euro trade in. Didn't miss it by too much, even though it did go against me slightly. Let's see what that slightly is. Well, 15 pips, not a big deal. This is a perfect example of a great way to trade. And I closed it out when it started to bottom out here. Looks like with 15 pips. And 15 pips on the Euro Aussie paid out $1,097. And as you can see, since it passed the 10 pip threshold, this was a bonus for today. And I'm sure the last two were also a bonus. So Pound Aussie's the next one we're going to run a check on. Let's see how this is working out. Took the trade this one. I kept waiting and waiting for the pullback as close to the goal line as possible. It's a great way to trade using all the indicators. You must sit on your hands and wait for the pullback. This is very important. Wait for the pullback. This way here it only goes against you, not a lot, only 6 pips. And it gave me a grand total of, when I finally did close it out, this one was 16 pips. And 16 pips on the Pound Aussie paid $1,169. And this trade was not only a great way to trade, but it also paid that bonus as it passed the 10 pip mark. So looking pretty good. Now let's run a check on this pound dollar. Let's see how that one worked out. Pound dollar. Let's just drag and drop this up here. Obviously getting in around the goal line would have been better, but I was not looking at the pound dollar at this time. But when it came close enough to the moving averages, I just decided to get in on the trade. This one didn't go against me at all, period. Up to there was 17, but I finally decided to close it out. Looks like with 15 pips, and 15 pips on the pound dollar paid $1,500. Usually I do two to four trades, but today I ended up doing 6 trades, as some of the trades were, first 3 up here at least, were just all scalping. So for pip total, again, I got more than 50 pips, and that's usually what I'm aiming for, 50 or more pips each trading day. And today's pip total was 71 pips, and 71 pips paid $5,927. And just on this slow moving day, you can still scalp away, as long as when everything lines up, you follow the rules that I teach within the training videos, you should find success also using the HA trigger system. And looking at this pound dollar trade, another good example of a great way to trade. 9 out of 10 of my trades are a great way to trade because it comes with a very high success rate. So if your system is not producing like my HA trigger system, I suggest you get your hands on it, and to do so, all you have to do is look right below this video and you'll see this right up. HA trigger system, I do charge $250 for it. It is an advanced Heiken-Ashi trigger system that has 3.5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 4 MT4 templates, 9 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. Would not trade without a meter, and neither should you. And if you are trading, well, I can honestly believe that you are losing. The meter will help you to find a lot more successful trades. Now within the package there's a lot of PDF books and a lot of Word documents, and this is what you need, a lot of education to help you succeed at trading. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, so I do teach a lot of ways to trade, and that is why there's 42 training videos and 9 bonus videos. Now as I mentioned earlier, a great way to trade, that's my #1 way of trading. I also teach within the training videos a lot of advanced training and a lot of tips and tricks. Also teach how to get near perfect timing entries, but you actually have to be physically looking at the pair. If you're only going to trade, say, 2 pairs, just focus on it, and then you will catch it at the best time. Obviously right here would be the best time, but anywhere between here and the goal line is a pretty good entry. Also teach how to stay in the trade for more pips, and teach how to trade at the right hand edge. That's where every trader struggles. Like right now is not a good time to be trading, approaching 2 p.m. on a Friday afternoon. Not a good time to trade. And so I also teach how to trade higher time frames, not only on the AO here, but it's very simple and easy. Just click on 2 or 3 higher time frames to make sure you're going in the direction of the trend. I also teach how to trade the HA trigger version #2. Also in most of the videos you're going to see many great trade setups, what they should look like just prior to you pulling the trigger. Now I also teach how to back test the HA trigger, which I still do even today, 16 years later. I'm still back testing up to 8 hours every weekend using the built-in tester within the MT4 platform. I show you exactly the proper way to do it. On a Saturday afternoon, it can be equivalent of 6 months of trading, demo trading, of course. Remember, demo trade until you can get results like this before you can remotely even think about going live. Every day, I end up on the positive side, even though some days I do have losing trades. But the most important thing is, as long as you're on the winning side, not the losing side. Because if you are on the losing side, guess what? The only ones you're going to make happy are the brokers. So, moving right along, I also teach how to scan the market and how to trade all 3 sessions, and including this London close. I also do teach how to trade pullbacks and reversals. Remember, a pullback is just when it comes back to the goal line. Now if it broke through here and kept going down, it's okay if it goes a little bit, but as you can see right here, it didn't break the bottom and it just kept going with the direction of the trend. And of course, if it breaks through and keeps going down, that's a reversal. I also teach how to trade the goal line, and there's always opportunities, especially if you want to scalp, like here, here, here. This will be acceptable anywhere across here, because look at that move up. You know, that's at least, I don't know how much it is, but it's a lot more than just scalping. Now I also teach how to trade the news, more difficult, but it can be done. I recommend mastering a great way to trade first if your goal is to make pips and money. Also teach how to trade with a day job. In other words, you don't have to quit your day job. So if you have any questions at all, very simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. And if you live too far, just send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here, or else you'll be sending your email to somebody else. Now, of course, I do prefer Skype. I made it easy for you. Just click on this link. You don't even have to have Skype installed. You can use the web version of Skype. It amazes me when people are saying, I don't have Skype, I don't know how to use Skype. Very simple, as long as you know how to click, and away we go. You know, I can connect you, we will be connected through Skype, and through Skype screen sharing. I'll give you a free session and answer all your questions. Most of the time I'm only trading a couple hours a day, so that leaves me with a lot of time left over, you know, for the morning, afternoon, and into the night, so I can make myself available whenever you are available to talk on Skype. Now, over the course of many years, I built trigger systems. All you got to do is click on this link and you'll see 28 screenshots of those trigger systems. So that just about wraps up this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as long as I'm talking to traders on a weekly basis and helping traders, I'll keep producing these videos. So until the next trade, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember, keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.